Hi, my name is Brunson Nichols, and I want to go over a couple of things with you in this video showing what we have: two curb stops in our stainless steel system with zero lead and zero brass. But what I'm going to show you right now is we have a 3/4 inch and a 1 inch stainless steel curb stop. One is just a conventional 3/4 and 1 inch curb stop that's been used for years. Then we have a 1 inch and 3/4 inch curb stop that has a backflow preventer in it. And you say, why in the world do you need a backflow preventer in a curb stop? Well, let's think about it this way. If you install, say, a new development in an industrial park or whatever, and you may have 50 lots in that industrial park, and you only sell 2 or 3, the city only sells 2 or 3 of those, your system is sitting there completely exposed to the world until that each one of those lots are constructed on and filled with the occupancy of that lot. And when that happens, then they will install the meter and the backflow preventer going from the house to keep the line from being contaminated. But that may be a period of 5 years, 10 years, or 2 days, who knows. So what I've done is designed the backflow preventer in the curb stop to protect the whole system, because each one of these service lines, as we all know, is connected to the main line. The main line just goes down to the next service, the next service, and the next service. So if it's contaminated through one, it's contaminated through all. The migration of the water and the contamination in the water. So what I'd like to show you is this. This being the curb stop with the backflow in it. As you can see, the petcock is here, the backflow is here. This is where the water comes from the main line through the petcock on and off to the meter. Okay, this is what I'm saying. If the meter's never been set, this opening right here is there from now on until it's put in service, which who knows how long. Hope not very long, but who knows. But anyway, that's the purpose of this. And the other one is just the plain old curb stop that we've used since day one. Just the difference is ours is in stainless steel, the others is in brass, which brass and lead, and ours is zero lead and zero brass. So, you say, well, why would you do that? Why in the world would you spend the money to put the backflow there just for one service? Well, look at it this way. If you just got through building your dream home, and when you got ready to move in, you call the insurance agent out there to look at your place to make sure everything was intact before you moved in. He said, yeah, it looks good to me. And you tell him, well, I want to insure the whole house except I don't want to insure my kitchen. I don't want to pay the premium on the kitchen because I've never had an accident in the kitchen, never had a problem. Why would I pay for the kitchen to be protected? Well, we all know what that is. In other words, that's one of the main rooms in the house where all the things start and finish. Same way with this curb stop. If you're not going to protect the whole system, then yes, leave it off. If your system is not worth enough to protect, leave it off. Just go the essential way. But what it amounts to is, each one of these we have designed a lockout system that goes on each curb stop. The same lockout fits the 3/4 and the 1 inch. And all you do is just drop it over turn it in the off position, drop it over, put your lock in. You've got it locked out from anybody messing with the water. That's with it before or after the hookup. And that's pretty much the difference between the two curb stops, the one with and without. It's just that you're protecting your system with the backflow, which the other one is just open to the world. So, and you want to know how much difference does it cost? Roughly 50, 60 bucks per service to connect it and have your whole system protected. So that's where it is from Nichols Insert Valve on the backflows and the curb stops, and we appreciate it.